Oh, also, I've lost about 25 pounds and put on muscle since then, all intuitively. I don't calorie count or any of that shit.
Intuitive eating really only works when you understand what is in the food you're consuming. I recommend every single one of you track, at least just for a bit of time. Then, once you know what a healthy, balanced meal looks like and you're more familiar with the food choices that work well for you can try it out intuitively.
Okay, so I have some oatmeal with cottage cheese, fruit, Rice Krispies, and a piece of sourdough with honey drizzled on everything.
This is a great pre-workout meal because it's high in carbs from the fruit, honey, Rice Krispies, sourdough, and oatmeal. And then we have moderate protein as well from the cottage cheese. The average person doesn't really need to worry about a pre-workout meal, but when you are this lean, a proper pre-workout meal can make a huge difference in your gym performance and your overall energy levels.
My caffeine of choice this morning was a latte, which I made myself with some lactose-free milk and sugar-free vanilla.
Sugar-free syrups are delicious, and it's definitely something you can add to your diet to make it more enjoyable without adding extra calories.
And I had a bunch of food that I prepped the night before. Y'all can see this shit is gorgeous. And you know what they say?
Yeah, you know a meal is good when it has this much color. Remember, when creating a meal, we always want to base it around a protein source, and then we add from there. So it looks like she has chicken, eggs, and cottage cheese for her protein. Then she adds sweet potatoes for the carbs, and we get our healthy fats from the eggs, cottage cheese, and avocado. Then we get some extra volume, fiber, and micronutrients from the vegetables. This is a fantastic meal.
The biggest matcha connoisseur, to be honest.
Matcha by itself is usually pretty low calorie depending on where you get it from, but if you want to make sure, you can opt for a lower calorie milk, use sugar-free syrups if you want it to be sweeter, and then always go for iced instead of blended.
Okay, for lunch, this is my usual order. I get every topping and 3 proteins.
Another great meal, poke is insanely tasty and very nutrient dense. She based the bowl around 3 proteins, which is great, and then also just the sheer amount of volume you get for the total calories is awesome.
This fire-ass beef bowl. You couldn't tell I add nutritional yeast to just about every meal because it's so good for
Very good.
a sweet treat. I went out to Froyo with my cousins, and that was
Not my personal choice of sweet treat, but I will say it is awesome to see all these whole food based meals and then having some fun foods as well at the end of the day. Now, with her food choices, it's hard to guess the total calorie intake, but she definitely has the staples of a healthy diet nailed down. High protein in each meal, plenty of fruit and veg, focuses on fiber intake. She makes sure to incorporate balance, and she isn't restricting heavily. With how much she's eating, I can safely assume that she is very active. I will say that this physique is not going to be sustainable for 99% of you, so aim for halfway there and then reassess. Being as lean as possible seems great, like it's all sunshine and rainbows, but you have to understand that window for balance and enjoying life gets smaller and smaller the leaner you get. I love you. Follow for more.